Hello, it's Jay's Joe once again. Keep getting kicked off the internet. Don't know if it's because Sony's updating their network because it is Tuesday, or because there's something wrong with my internet that there shouldn't be. But anyway, we're going to take a quick look at my farming technique. There's a lot of different ways to farm. This is my personal favorite technique to farm. There's one method out there where you go to the level where you first get in your giant robot and fight the Godzilla-like creature, but that's really counterintuitive or counter-effective, not really effective, because every time you play it, you only get one loot box and one armor. So it really doesn't help, because loot boxes don't give you new weapons every time. So we're just going to quick go into how I do it. Now, pretty much I usually play the game until I can't play it anymore, or I get to a level where I start getting my butt whooped. And then I go back and I start farming for gear. Now what I like to do is I like to go to the Wing War Goddess. Now the great thing about this level is it is a tube. Pretty much you walk down one street, all the enemies are around you, and yeah, they're really easy to kill, especially if you're a Lancer and you have those city-specific missiles. But anyway, we're going to do this on hardest first, because I'm not sure where my infantry guy is at. And it looks like the video's stable this time. Alright, so yeah, so all you do is you switch to your rocket launcher, you let your little minions run ahead. Now you do have to be careful with your AoE damage when you're farming this level, because you do kill your teammates if you have too big of an AoE damage. Now, that was the great thing about this level is that, as I said before, it is a tube, but on top of that, there's plenty of civilians and plenty of other EDF soldiers for the ants to munch on before they decide to munch on you. So there's a lot of stuff to keep them occupied while you just sit here and go through and actually destroy them. So now I'm kind of been doing this for a while, so I actually can, if I want to, get a little closer to them. But when you first start this, you don't really want to move from your starting point, because if you move from your starting point, they're going to actually munch on you quite well. Did I get him? Ah! That guy's going to come back and bite us. But as you can see, if you get a good roll on this level, a whole bunch of weapon crates and armor crate will drop for you. And that's really what we're looking for. We're really not doing this for anything else. Anyway, so yeah, you keep going on as you see. With the rocket launcher, you can actually just sit back here and blow them up. Unfortunately, my face is in the way of the map again, but luckily I know how to do this pretty well, that I'm not going to have to look at my map too much. But as soon as you've done this like 5, 6, maybe 10 times, you'll start to understand how the level is set up a little better, and you can just blast in certain positions and get the ants that you need to get. Oh, I just probably blew up all my teammates. But yeah, so we're going to just do this, and I'm probably just going to do this once or twice if I survive, because as I said, I don't know if I'm farming hardest or inferno. Can't really say. And the great thing about having your little EDF buddies is they will, even if you just hit them once with your rocket launcher, they will continue to shoot them and take them down for you. Yeah, this is actually a very good example of how much loot you can get from this level. Still wish there was a sprint button in this game. Okay, and now see that just spawned the other ones again. Down this way, that as soon as you see them, you can start blasting them. Now, there's one thing you do have to be careful of, is be careful how you blast, because those little civilian folks will run up on you and will get hit by your rocket. They'll be fine, but however, you will die a horrible death at your own hand. Especially if you're using a weapon that's way over your armor points. So now the important thing to remember also, if you don't get weapon drops, just be sure to collect the armor. Because as I said, the armor is pretty important. Just as important as weapons almost. So be sure to collect the armor. Now at this point, I find the easier thing is when you're going towards these guys, try to stay out of the forest, because if you're firing a rocket launcher and just kind of just blanket or carpet bomb this area with your bazooka. And then once again, you don't have to get this close. By all means, if you're doing this on like a harder difficulty level than you ever played before, stay to the back and just range them. I'm being a little brave at this point because I kind of want to get to the next part of the video. But as I said, now see, as you can see, this level now is dropping a whole bunch of weapons and ammo. Or weapons and armor, which is a good thing. So yeah, so other than that part right there, the level's pretty tubular. It's only when you get into this little section right here it really starts to open up and you got to worry about them flanking you or getting behind you. But it's a really easy level, a really easy early level for you to go ahead and farm early in the game on higher difficulty levels, just because of the way it's set up, because it's in the tube and there's a lot of civilians and stuff for people to, or for the Ents to munch on. But if you look right here, we actually got a wide variety of stuff. The AF-19 I already have, but that's a level 32. We got a 13 armor raised, AF-17, and the volcano and all those other stuff. So you get good stuff, but then you also get bad stuff, and that's why I have an issue with farming the Godzilla-like creature in the mech, is because you won't always get something new or something that you want. So now the second mission we're going to go into is, I already did this on a previous video, but it's good to go check, good to go and good to go and do it again. We're going to do this. Now here's a secret I also got to tell you. Takedown. Takedown is a great place to farm ammo and health. Not ammo and health, but health and armor. Pretty much what you do is you put this on easy and you play it for as long as you possibly can without getting bored, and you will get so much armor and so much health. Not that health matters, but you'll get so much armor that you'll be amazed at how much you jump up. Like usually you get like 13, maybe 14 pieces of armor in a basic level. Sometimes through this I can get anywhere between 100 and 100 or 200 depending on how long you play this level. So if you want, we'll go into it. We'll do this just on easy. Actually, no, we'll try it on hardest. I'm pretty sure I'm on the next bracket. I'm pretty sure I'm getting ready to go into Inferno. Not 100% sure though. But anyway, the simplest thing to do is, especially if you're going into this level the first time, try to blow up a troop carrier right off the bat, because this will save you a lot of time. Now, if you go straight up the road from your starting point, you're going to get to a crossroads. The crossroads is where you want to hold, and what I like to do is I like to go through and I like to destroy all the buildings that are by the crossroads. And what this does, it gives you a nice playing field for you to actually go about and start collecting your loot. Plus, it makes the ants easier to shoot. Now, and two, if you are getting your butt whooped in this, if you can survive for like 5 minutes, don't worry about, you don't have to really worry about anything else, because you have killed so many bugs in the process. You should have a whole bunch of health jars or health crates on the ground that you can just run over and pick up. I don't know if that's the one I want or not. Oh, damn. I blew myself up. And the important thing is you really want to just keep moving. Yeah, I am not ready for this on hardest yet. Probably should have done it. Yeah. But that's okay. Yeah, see, that health was so close. Are you going to pick me up, or are you just going to run away? We're going to return. Oh, nope, go away. There you go, mission failed. So, obviously I don't have enough armor and health to play that yet on hardest. That's okay. Because what we're going to do, a little trick is we're going to go back and play it on easy. And we'll wait for it to load. Now you're going to say, Joe, why are you going to go back and play this on easy? And I will show you why I'm going to go back on easy. We stick with the same routine we had before. We go up to the crossroads. And we blow up all the buildings we can to give us a nice little battlefield for us to collect all the loot. Now usually I only destroy like 4 or 5 buildings in. And on easy, if you're doing this after you've been on hard and hardest and stuff, you really don't have to destroy a transport ship. Matter of fact, it's probably better if you don't, because we want as many bugs in the area as we possibly can. Get them all combined. Now pretty much what you want to do in this level, pretty much what you want to do on this level, regardless of what difficulty you're playing it on, is you want to hold this crossroad. You want to wait for the bugs to get as close as possible, and then pretty much just start blasting them. And this AF-19 pretty much destroys them in one hit. So once they get nice and close, you just start blasting them. And what this is going to do is, remember, we're not doing this for weapons, even though it is going to drop weapons, but probably nothing good, is we're doing this for the little red boxes right there. All those great ones. And we let the ants come in. We clear them out. And pick up the little red boxes as we go. Because as I said, this is all about farming the armor. And it really doesn't matter if you're on hard, and if you're going to go to farm for armor, it really doesn't matter if you're on hard, Inferno, or, easy. Pretty much armor is always has a value of 1 point per box you pick up. The only time it matters what difficult you're playing is when you're farming weapons. But also, too, this is good to show you, too, that you do get a bunch of weapon drops if you farm this on easy, hard, Inferno, whatever you want to farm it on. But pretty much this is the core concept of this farming method, is you pick a level where the bugs constantly spawn, and you just pick a spot and you defend it. And you let the bugs come to you. And after so many times of the bugs coming to you, you will have a bunch of loot for you to pick up. And that's really what farming's all about. That bug looks like he wants to eat me. Now, if you do find yourself getting overrun by buggies, feel free to blow up a troop carrier, and that would slow down the bugs and allow you to, catch a breath. And slow down their advance quite a bit by taking out a bug carrier or a troop carrier, whatever you want to call them. Now this thing usually pisses me off too because I can't get a clear line of sight on stuff, so just blow that up. Now on easy, the bugs do take or the ants do take quite a while to reach you. But that's okay because, as I said, it gives you time to collect stuff. Now I'm not going to do this for as long as I usually do because, as I said, this is just a demonstration video. And the greatest thing, I'm just going to probably do another loop or two. And the good thing about this level 2 for farming is right off the bat you can take control of an EDF force. And what that allows you to do is they'll also stay in that area or whatever area you're in and kill you or kill them. I've tried coming down here to this intersection and farming down that way. The only issue with that is they tend to take a long time to get to you if they're dropped on the other end of the map. However, it is a good tactic to run down to where I just was every now and again and then run back, because that would actually cause all the bugs to kind of follow you, and then on your way back you can just plow the road and clear cut them all. As you can see, they're all coming my way now, and I can just clear cut them and pick up all their sweet delicious loot that they drop. And as you see, they do tend to drop quite a bit of armor and loot. Definitely more time efficient than fighting the Godzilla-like creature on Inferno. I think we're going to go try that afterwards. After I'm done with this. I'm pretty sure I explained the principle quite well with this farming technique at this point, so we're going to go ahead and finish up the level. There we go. So once again, we just hold the intersection and keep blasting them as they come our way, picking up the armor and weapon crates. Concept doesn't change whether you're on easy or hard or Inferno or what else. Pretty much all you do is you just sit here and collect the crates Kill them, collect the crates, kill them, collect the crates. When you're ready to exit the level, you kill the transports, and then finish up the remaining bugs. Pretty much this, especially when it comes for armor, is the easiest and most effective way to farm armor, is to go back and play this level on easy and play it for as long as you can until you get bored, and then finish the level and your armor will go up by leaps and bounds. Just that easy. And usually when there's 1 or 2 bugs left, I let my EDF crew handle them, and I just go around and collect stuff. Looks like there is still 1 bug left. Somewhere over that way. Probably stuck somewhere. But that's good, because if you have a bug stuck somewhere, that gives you time to... collect everything that the other buggies dropped. Which he actually got unstuck at the moment, so I'm not sure if I'm going to have time. I wonder how I killed folk over here. That was a lucky shot. Meet them with fire. Like fire on stick? Or like firepower? That's a good question. Anyway, so we'll take a look at this real fast. So yeah, so just by that short time, try again. Just by that short time, we didn't get anything new because, as I said, I farm this all the time. But we did get 48 health, or 48 race armor strength. And as I said, if you do that for even longer, you can easily get up into the 100s, 200s with the farming armor. Now, it's also important to know the way the game's set up is you can farm on Inferno for weapons one level over and over and over again, but if you're looking for a particular weapon or a certain weapon, that level doesn't exactly have that weapon in the drop table. So you do have to find the particular level where you acquire the weapon or the lower version of the weapon you want and go farm that level. But this is just a simple way just to get yourself ready to go farm Inferno. So now if I remember correctly, I want to say it's 48? No. 53. I think this is the one. We'll try. But supposedly you go to level 53 and you set it on Inferno. And this is how you get Inferno weapons. I don't really like the giant mech levels in this game. I think they're sluggish and kind of boring, but for the sake of science, we'll go ahead.
Pilot just reported giant insects coming his way right before he cut out.
Damn it! At a time like this?
Should we pull the fortress back?
Not at all. Deploy it now.
Deploy it now. Come on, bring the fortress in. No, we almost got crushed. Yay!
Walking Fortress Balam commencing operations.
Storm team, you are temporarily reassigned to Walking Fortress Balam. Get in.
A Walking Fortress Balam has been activated. Please board it now.
Don't you range attack me. Oh, come on, that hit him.
Balloon pilot, use the fortress's arm controls to physically strike the enemy. Accelerate your mass to maximize the force of the impact.
Just punch him in the face.
Just punch him in the face.
We've wounded Organis. Balloon's arms are exceeding their stress limits. If they keep trading blows like this, the frame may not be salvageable.
I don't care. Keep smashing him.
We've got giant insects approaching the combat zone. Most likely the same ones who just attacked the Balloon pilot.
Back up and try to make this loot recovery a little easier. This could be a fatal mistake. No, get back up! Get back up! Ow! Swing at him! No, don't stomp him.
Not good. Balloon wasn't designed for small, fast targets. Infantry units, eliminate them.
Ah, it's so slow. And then supposedly you run over here and hopefully he drops a weapon crate that you can get to, which you can't. So I don't know. As I said, I don't really see the point of doing this level if he drops and you can't get the weapon crate. So I'm sure it's great when it works, but it doesn't work all the time. So just keep that in mind when you go and you try to do that level to farm. But let's see. So yeah, so pretty much that's my farming technique for this game. Is if you really, really want to farm Inferno and whatnot weapons, do Wing War Goddess and start with the level you can beat, and as you level up your weapons, you'll start to be able to take on it harder and harder and harder. And the great thing about this level, to wrap up of everything, the great thing about this level is it's tubular, there's a lot of civilians and a lot of EDF forces that the ants get sidetracked and they focus on the civilians and the other EDF forces, while you can sit in the back and just snipe the hell out of them and blow them up. This is one of the best early stages to farm for weapons, to get weapons that will last you throughout the game. The best place to farm weapons and armor is... where is it? It's not that far. It's like 13, 14. Is takedown level 13. You play this on easy. You spend a lot of time in the level just picking up armor. You're really going to get a lot of armor fast. As I said, I think we played that for like 5 minutes before and we got 48 armor. You spend, 30 minutes, an hour, or whatnot in there, you can easily get up into the 100, 200s. Also, too, if you set this on Inferno or Hard, or technically anything that you can survive, you also get some pretty nice weapons out of it, too. As for other levels that I farm, I'm not really at the point where I can actually farm them on easy and or hard, or on hard, or, hardest or Inferno yet, so I'm going to wait till that point where I can actually farm them successfully to share those with you. But anyway, once again, I'm Jada's Show. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it. If you want to subscribe to my channel to see more Earth Defense Force, more Metal Gear, and eventually, when it does come out, The Division. But thank you so much for watching, and as always, have fun and be safe.